And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes! 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 Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Wednesday evening. Look at Matt Skills. He's already getting it. His first word he throws out there is history, even years. And now look at that. I like that. That's good. Hey, I'm glad that you chose history. That's not it, but I'm glad you chose history. All right. Hey, guys, 40-man move today for the San Francisco Giants. Joey Wiemer, we hardly knew you. He gets the old heave-ho.
Mad Skills came with a nice selection there. He said,
Strikeout.
Farhan. And that was a Farhan-esque move, Eric. I swear to God, they got him locked up. He's lurking around Oracle Park in the offseason over there because these are really Farhan-esque moves, Eric.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. So you picked up Wiemer for defense, right? For outfield defense. Then you sign a pitcher who may not even throw a damn pitch this year.
Yeah.
And you kick the guy that you got off of waivers to the curb to bring the injured guy who's going to eventually go into 60-man on the roster. Yeah. So
are you feeling the hat tonight, Eric?
Hey, nice. I like the ghost. It's pretty good.
That's a little me. Okay. That's mini me. And Bernice is like, well, first of all, it's Bernice's hat. I bought it for her, but I figured I'd steal it because little mini me up there, I'm her boo. So that's boo.
Oh, gotcha.
And I got to say, I wore it. I thought it would be appropriate in the holiday season approaching because, Eric, I'm scared.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Scared.
A little bit. Yeah.
Scared of what direction? I really, it is a direction. We're taking this direction every year, Eric.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Look, I'm done guessing. I'm done throwing out ideas. Whatever happens, happens. And then we'll come here and we'll either talk good about it, talk bad about it, or indifferent. But man, this is just, I don't know. I have no understanding of what is going to happen here. So all we could do is sit back and just watch Twitter and see what breaks and then come on here and talk about it.
Armand, you're onto something. I'm smelling.
I thought it was Kodai Senga a little bit too.
Eric,
with the orange.
This would be a pro. I wish I had a couple. If he ever played here, this would be my new go-to hat on game days when Senga's pitching the ghost work pitch.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All Armand.
That's good. Crash makes a good point. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. So was Farhan the issue, or was it ownership trying to tie the GM's hands? Seems like Groundhog Day. Crash, you're not wrong, man.
I'm telling you.
I think all what is that they say? All arrows are pointing towards ownership. It's just look at that, man. Damn it! My next word was indifferent. That is not it.
As much as things change, Eric, certain things remain the same. And around Oracle Park, around the Giants, they're making good points. I'll tell you what, the chat is engaged tonight, Eric. They're calling it out, Eric, and everybody seems to be on the same page, same chapter of this book. And it's a horror story.
And here's the thing. And it kind of goes along with Dallas. He goes, who would you have cut out the 40-man? Well, first off, I wouldn't have signed freaking Jason Foley in the first place to make a 40-man move yet, right? I mean, come on. Look, if you went out there and you went out there and you got a closer or you got a damn legitimate starting pitcher, you know what I mean by legitimate? I'm talking about a freaking a number 2 or a legitimate number 3. Okay, I get it. But we're talking about freaking Jason Foley. A guy who's he may not throw a pitch until freaking, who knows? We don't know. We know it's going to be sometime in the summer, maybe, if he doesn't have any setbacks. But that's what I'm saying. Look, am I a Joey Wiemer fan? No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't understand what they're trying to do. Then why pick up Joey Wiemer in the first place? Why not just leave that 40-man open? Just right? Why'd you go out there and spend cash considerations? Because we know how particular the San Francisco Giants are with cash. Why would you go out there and get Wiemer in the first place if you were only going to cut him because you're going to make a move anyway? I don't know.
JB says nobody's made any significant moves in the last 24. No. I think this was a significant move. Get him the hell off the roster, Eric. But I got to ask
for the Giants, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the significant move of the day. I got to ask you something, Eric. I looked earlier today, so he's taken up a roster spot. Are they this is all I can think.
For now. Only for now, because he's going to go on to 60-day.
Once he does the physical, it's in writing, then they move him off, correct? So it will open up a spot.
It will open up. I think I'm not sure on when you transfer him to the 60. I thought the season, I don't know if it's spring training. I don't know if it's actually beginning of the season.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm no further ahead. Thanks, Eric. Okay.
But then they could transfer him to the 60-day, and then it opens up a 40-man, and then, yeah.
Doesn't help us right now, though.
I don't know when you can, quote-unquote,
put him on right now. That's a weird move, Eric. He's holding on to a roster spot now. I don't know, man. That kind of, again, this team always seems to handcuff themselves, don't they?
Spring training. Okay, so that's, yeah, I don't know. Look, yeah, you may make some minor moves at spring training, right? Depending on what's going on. So yeah, when spring training starts, so we're talking about the middle of February.
Jesus, if we're going to have to move him to free up space, Eric, are we going to be waiting to spring training to make additions to this team that are worthwhile? Ooh.
Hey, they did that. They did that with Blake Snell. They did that with Matt Chapman.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Darren, hey, haven't seen you in a while. Like it. Ownership isn't interested in winning only, making a profit. Pathetic. Shake my head, another 80, 81 and 81. Yeah, you're adding in a couple extra games there, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. You're in other words, you're trying to say 500. Yeah, I get it. I understand. It sucks, man. And here we are sitting, December 17th, getting that much closer to Christmas time. So yeah, man, look, I'm flummoxed because I don't know what to come on here and say anymore because I've said this a million times. I'm tired I'm waiting for the tweet that comes out that says the Giants are in agreement with. The Giants have signed. I don't want to hear the Giants have checked in or the Giants are looking at, or I want a little bit of finality to this. And it sucks, man.
Maybe the finality has come, Eric. Maybe this is all the moves you're going to see. It's done. Over.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's one of those nights when we were sitting up before the show and I was saying, this is going to be a long show. Even if we went half an hour tonight, this is going to be a long show. We're just like in quicksand here tonight.
It's just, it's not going to be,
because we really haven't added any pay. What have we done this offseason, Eric? Nothing. We've added a few Eric, I don't see what we've added. We still have to fill positions. They're looking at on field, the bullpen, starting staff. We really haven't even gotten going yet. But yet I see other teams. I see the Pirates trying to sign people, and I see the Mets signing people.
Well, we're trying to. I mean, there's a difference between trying and doing. And there's other teams out there that are doing. The Pirates are just, they're in the same boat as the Giants. They're trying.
I think they've signed more people than we have, though. Everybody's signing more people than we. At least they're making moves, Eric. They're making moves.
Yeah.
Guess what they've done, Eric? You know what? You know what every other team in baseball has done, Eric, this offseason already? You know what they've done that we haven't? They picked a lane, Eric.
Well, some are. Some aren't. Alex says, isn't a closer 2 years ago worth $2 million if you could get him half a season? I say no. Hold on, I'll explain why. I'm surprised they didn't cut Meckler. Yeah, but maybe they figured out Wiemer would clear waivers. That's a possibility. But no, I think it's a waste. First off, we're a closer. And yes, he had saves 2 years ago. He did have some saves. But what do you want? What is the primary thing? If you want a closer, what is the biggest stat that you want in having a closer? What is the biggest stat? When there is a closer coming out of that damn center field freaking bullpen, what is the biggest thing that you want from a closer?
Case of Pepsi. I'm going to be right back. I got to get.
There you go. All right. What do you guys want? What is the ideal thing that you want from a closer? Close enough. With and strikeout. You want a guy that strikes people out. Jason Foley is not a strikeout pitcher. He is a ground ball pitcher, and that's fine. A ground ball pitcher is fine, but as a closer, you don't want that ball to be put in play. You want to strike people out. It just, oh my gosh. And then maybe he wasn't going to be the closer. Then who's going to be the closer? We still haven't even answered that question for the San Francisco Giants. On who
it could still be by committee, Eric. Wasn't that what they were already talking about?
It could be. I don't know, man. I don't get this.
Won't that piss you off?
I don't get
Eric, if that is solidified, I've already heard little rumblings on the air here and around baseball that, it's going to be by committee. If they come out, Eric, anytime now and say,
I haven't heard that.
Let's address that at training camp, spring training. Let's see who steps up to the fore. Won't that piss you off?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Come on, man. They're better than this. I said it last night to you and Lou. This is an organization supposed to be the fifth richest in baseball. They don't act like...
And there we go. There's too many questions to be answered. I want answers. I want freaking answers. Man, that reminds me of something.
Buster Posey sooner or later got to be held accountable, Eric. He's got to step up because he likes to say the right thing.
Answers? You can't handle the truth.
I can handle it. I just want to hear the truth.
Honestly, and that's the thing. We may not be able to handle what the truth is. And the truth is, I don't know. I get so frustrated. Seriously, this last week has totally just freaking pissed me off, man.
Well, let's get in the spirit. Cole Dunstan bringing up, hey, where's our holiday lights this year? You didn't string up the string of lights aren't up yet, Eric.
Dude, I don't even know what the hell I did with those. Hold on.
What did we do with those? Did I pack them away and get them out of the attic?
I don't even know where the hell. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them.
Oops.
You know what? That's a damn good question.
Yeah, we forgot about the string of lights, Eric.
I did have them a long time ago. Where the hell did they go?
We got a lot of stuff. In a year, we've added a lot of stuff to our repertoire. It's getting full in there. It's like
hey, there it is. Okay, I found it.
Cole, you asked.
Hold on. But the thing is, with two people, we could do it. When we have three people, it's kind of tough because the logo gets a little bit messed up. I'll find it. Here we go. It's just going to take me a minute. But someone
you can't block it. And even when you put, I'm going to get Cole off there because can't look at that beautiful. Look at that layout, Eric. You can't block the sponsors.
God forbid. Yep.
Giant Sports Talk Live, more sponsors than any other show, Eric. Paying the bills. And you know what? All of our sponsors mean, and the newest sponsor, Eric.
Oh, I can't. Hold on.
Inking up the new sponsor. We got a sponsor for the 12 days of Christmas, and we're adding them on for the new year, Eric.
Yeah, how about that?
I'm excited about, you know what, Eric? You know what any good business, Eric? Any good business, when you know you're number one? When you know you're number one, Eric? It's when you don't go out and sell the product, you're an order taker. I'd like to advertise on Giant Sports Talk Live. I want to be on board with those guys. The orders are coming in. The sponsors, Duckswell re-signed for another year. Love those guys. Eric, your picture. Hey, there you go.
There they are.
Eric's picture is actually on the wall at Duckswell. Well, actually, it's mine. I'm going to put your... We're on the wall at Duckswell Printing. They go, oh my God, it's the guys from Giant Sports Talk Live. I go, yeah, there you go. And I was more excited to see him. I'm like, you're the guy who cuts the check.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm scanning the chat to see if I see If I see the magic word out there.
I haven't seen it pop up. I got a chat going tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Thanks.
Let me ask you this, Eric. Let's throw it out to the chat. I'm not seeing much in the pitching department, and we've talked about it in recent shows that it's sort of a lot to every night. The guys are saying there's a lot of holes to fill, Eric. What do the guys feel is the most important thing to do? Like if you have to, what do we got to do this off season? What's the most important thing? I want to hear from the chat tonight, Eric.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you and I sure as hell don't have a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. And why is there a secret word? Well, I'll tell you why there's a secret word.
Christmas returns to Giant Sports Talk Live. Ho, ho, ho. Be watching Giant Sports Talk Live for the 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas. We'll announce one qualifier each night for 12 days, and on Christmas Eve, we'll draw for a grand prize of a Giants game day experience with Glenn, Eric, and Lou Marsden, which includes front row dugout seating and refreshments, and a bonus prize of a Will Clark autographed team helmet. To qualify, simply be watching Giant Sports Talk Live and pick a number between 1 and 12. Then on Christmas Eve, Santa's elves, Glenn and Eric, will randomly choose the grand prize winner. The 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas on Giant Sports Talk Live. Brought to you by Tommy's Mexican Restaurant, where it's always a festive time of year. Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
All right, there you go. Don't forget Tommy's Mexican, home of the Tommy's Margarita. World famous, guys, by the chance.
I'm going to find out this weekend with Lou. And by the way, anybody who's in the Bay Area, come on down. Lou and I are going to be there on location this Saturday at 4 p.m. Come on down and have a cocktail with us. We'd love to see you, talk some Giants baseball. And I think we're going to be watching football too, but we'll talk some Giants baseball. I'm no longer scared, Eric. I ditched the boo, and I got my Santa hat on. I'm waiting for the word of the night. Let's bring it.
Nice. All right, let's see what people got. What is the word? Where the hell did I put the word? Is it right here? I think I lost it. I lost the word.
I know what it is.
I got it. I got it. What it is? I got it right here. We're good. So what is?
Actually, it's like charades, Eric.
It is
2 words. First word.
Oh, let's see where we go.
This is one where you can just give like Wilmer Flores, Wilmer. We need the 2
okay,
words.
guys. Okay, how about a hint? It's not a name.
No, Eric.
It's not a person's name.
No, like Lou said.
It's not a person's name. I'm not staying here for 2 hours. I'm not going to stay here for
18
hours.
minutes in. You're giving hints.
It's not a person.
No, it's not a player's name. Not a player's name.
Hey, I like that, William Tecumseh Sherman. There we go.
Eric, ring the bells, baby. Ring those bells.
Hold on. I see it. Holy crap. Look at this. Hold on.
Ring the bells.
We got somebody out there. Wow.
Oh, Eric. Good little boy.
Wow. Look at that. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Boy. Chewbacca wins today. So you get to pick a number again.
Show them.
Yeah, right there.
Second base.
Second base. There you go. Way to go, Chewbacca. Nice job, buddy.
That's why I was leaning. I was saying, what do we got to improve on, guys? There's always we try to spoon feed you, but
we try. So what number do you got, Chewbacca? That's the best I can do.
Stringing up the light.
That's the best I can do.
In a good mood.
3 is not taken. That is yours, Chewbacca.
Good call. Cole Dunstan. He wanted to decorate the set, so it looks good.
Chewbacca, 5830. All right. Number 3 is yours, my friend. Way to go. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Insane says not much of a hint. Glenn, we have to improve the entire team. So that ain't kind of a hint we need.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go, man. All right. Here to summarize, G was our first runner. He's number 6. Joshua, number 8. Dan, number 7. Aaron, number 12. Val Ramos from last night, number 5. Chewbacca, Number 3. All right, there we go, man. There we go.
See, do we give away great prizes or what?
This is a little bit better than the Giants getting Adrian Hauser. Hey, we aim to please, right? We aim to please. It's a lot of fun, man.
What better prize than sitting in front row next to Eric for 9 innings, 9 solid?
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. Depending what happens in the offseason, I may have the blue flu. Oh, my God. I'm not too excited about seeing a Adrian Hauser start. You know what I mean? Whew. Exactly, Armand. Okay, show's over.
You know what, Eric? I was just thinking, one positive, if everything, plays out, everybody's healthy. You realize starting at home this year, which is an absolute rarity for Giants fans, you're going to get actually on opening day at Oracle Park to see Logan Webb pitch. Because last year it was Justin Verlander because they threw all the good pitchers on the road trip.
Yeah, they did do that. That's right.
And I'm telling you, it has been a long time since we saw an opening day at Oracle Park like that. Like
it's been a while. What's
season opening day?
Anyone know? I don't know. When's the last time the Giants actually opened up the season in Oracle Park? It's been a while. Usually they open up
just have to get out the media guide and.
I think they finished the season in Oracle Park as well too, so that worked out pretty nice. So you get to start it and end it. Yeah, it's going to be on Netflix. Yeah, old things. Oh, here we go. I don't know, man. Where does Murakami, the big slugging first baseman, where do you think? I have no idea. Do you think maybe he goes to the Mets? The Mets need a first baseman. Armand, would you like Murakami? I saw MLB trade rumors talking about maybe trading the Mets might be trading Vientos.
How about he goes to Seattle, Eric, and the pitcher goes to the Angels? That's what I'm hearing.
The Angels been making some moves. It was 2022, and before that, 2020 or 2009. Wow, was it 2022? Holy shit!
It's ironic you say that. Apparently, the Angels signed the Reitman Asian, and we didn't.
Matter of fact, they signed Romero and the lefty from the Cubs, Pomeranz.
Abraham says, "Where does Wiemer go?"
Yeah. Okay, where's Armand? Yes, they would like Murakami. You guys in on Murakami? Armand, are the Mets in on Murakami?
Armand says Josh Naylor signed with Seattle. That was about a week ago.
That was like the first. No, that was like a month ago.
Yeah. So what are we talking about?
He's
already off the board.
He signed way before the winter meetings, like a couple of weeks, man, if not more. He's been gone a while.
Yeah, he's already gone.
Was hoping the Giants would get Brad Keller. I'm not who's Brad Keller? Not sure. Giants AAA. Yeah. I've seen reports Mets are in on Murakami. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I know Amai was in the news because he's getting kind of close. He's got one until January 2nd to make his decision. And from what they're saying, because he's got Scott Boras as an agent, they're probably going to push it out all the way until that's what he does. That's what he does. So
I don't know if you're like me, Eric. First thing I do, I got one peeper open. I'm early in the morning. I wake up and I'm cruising the phone here. Any moves overnight?
yeah.
Any moves? And of course, being on the West Coast, you can get activity by the time you and I roll out of bed.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I mean, it's
everything over the East Coast.
Depending on if it's something like 10 o'clock on the East, man, it's 7 over here. Absolutely, yeah. Depending on what happens.
Oh yeah. We've already seen Cole in the last couple of weeks. I've seen people. Why don't we sign Sagano? So don't start that. You guys were the ones last year said, don't Sagano, Glenn's an idiot. We don't want a 35-year-old pitcher. But then you went out and got a 42-year-old pitcher. So I still haven't wrapped my head around that one, Eric. But now, of course, maybe we go, what do you think about getting Sagano? You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. You didn't want him last year, so stay off the Sagano bandwagon. Don't jump on the bandwagon. You just leave him to me. If he signs, I'll be happy. And that's how I feel, Eric.
Ooh, man, that ain't gonna happen. I'll tell you that. Donovan Bellinger and Gore.
Same with, I don't know. Do you agree with me, Eric? my reasoning, when Bellinger's name comes up, and I say to you, Eric, we could have had Bellinger for what you'd have to go out and sign him for now. So
But
if you didn't want him then when you could have got him cheap, why would you want to just open up the bank now and get him? I don't see the lodge. That would be to me a waste of money, Eric. That signing. If you didn't do it then, don't do it now.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
You agree? You're not answering. Do you agree?
Yeah, but I'm not going to go back because we got to talk about what's happening now. And yes, would have been nice to sign Bellinger back then, but he would have gotten a little bit of chunk of change as well. But the Giants aren't going to pay that. That's the problem. But
they're not going to
do it.
Pay him now. I mean, if they didn't sign him when he was cheap,
they're looking at short-term deals. That's why they're looking at freaking Donovan. That's why they're in on Nico Horner. Nico Horner's only got 1 year of control, and then he can walk. I mean, it's
Insane brings up a good point. He says, "Would you rather have Drew Gilbert or Cody Bellinger?" I really wouldn't. I don't want either. You're kind of on two slippery slopes there. I don't want either. I just want to meet in the middle. Get me a good right fielder. I don't.
No, now it's not that he doesn't want Bellinger, right? It's not that you don't want Bellinger. It's about the price. That's what it is.
Price and Eric, would it not surprise you if they signed Bellinger and he plays a season at Oracle and he bats 197? That wouldn't surprise me because he's proven he can't hit before. He's been on a bit of a roll. He's hit. You know what? He's hit in batter friendly Yankee Stadium. Yes. Great launching pad there to right field, Eric.
Look at his splits. What does his splits look like? That's all you got to do. Look at Cody Bellinger's splits from home and away from last year, and it's going to be telling.
Thank you, Eric.
I'm telling you, it's telling. I'm talking specifically with Cody Bellinger. It's not like that with every. All right, I'm going to look at this real quick. Again, where are the Giants?
It's not a fit for Oracle Park.
Here we go. This is what we got.
Cody. This
is where the Giants are sitting. 197, guys, as far as the CBT is concerned. So you tell me, guys, do you see the Giants going much further? Again, the CBT is 244. Where do you realistically, I don't want hopes, I don't want dreams. I want realistically, how much do the Giants go up to the CBT? They're not going to exceed it, and I don't think they even get to it. So you tell me, where do the Giants finish after they're adding all their players? Where are they going to be? 260? They ain't going to be at no 260. They ain't going to be at no 260. Rosemont says maybe 220. They're not going to go over. They ain't going over. No way. No way. Giants maybe get to 210, 215, says Armand. Sounds about right. 15 million short of the CBT. I think it's closer to 2. Yeah, realistically 220. That's where I'm thinking at the max. So what's that tell you? They're not going to go out there and do any big moves. It's just not going to happen. Unless they totally surprise us. Look, and that could absolutely happen. They could come out and all of a sudden they got contracts going all over the place. But there's no way. There's no way the Giants are going to go out there and get some big bopper or some quote-unquote ace for the starting rotation. I just don't see that happening. Just don't see it happening.
I hate when they put words in. You know that, Eric. You know that. You know how pissed off I get, right? When they start putting words in my mouth. Doesn't Glenn complain every night about the Giants not spending money? Now he doesn't want them to spend. Eric, did I say to you tonight? I'm in a bit of a mood tonight. I'm a little sour tonight to begin with. I'm trying to be festive. We got the lights up. But I'm telling you, Eric, did I say don't spend money? I don't want him to spend money, Eric. I didn't say that.
No. The problem is
I want them to spend it wisely, and I think if they're going to spend money wisely right now, Eric, then dish out the big contract. Go get me a number 2 pitcher, or arguably number 3. Get me a top flight pitcher. Get me a wing. Get me an arm, Eric. You're going to spend.
You know what it is? There's a difference between wanting to spend and there's a difference in what will a club do? Because that's where you have to go. Because right now the Giants, they don't like to spend as much this year. They spent last year. Don't get me wrong. We've talked about this a bunch of times. but they needed more. And maybe there's some mistakes. And look, I mean, here.
And Eric, if you understand the game of baseball, it doesn't matter if you have like the greatest 9 hitters, you put Murderers Row out in our field, Eric. If you don't have the pitching, you will not compete. That's it, Eric.
I know.
And we don't have, Eric, we don't have any pitching right now.
Well, we got 4 of them, right? We got 4.
Well, like they said, I was watching the other channel the other day, and you know who he expects.
I don't care.
Downhill.
I don't care what
Ray is going to leave.
I don't
tell me in the next 1 year, what the hell do we got?
Here we go. First off,
what do we got?
People can have their own opinions, and that's fine. I could care less. I care about what the Giants are going to do, and I'm basing everything that I talk about based on what I think the Giants may or may not do. Is there a road where they could go out there and spend some money and put together a team? Absolutely. Will you exceed the CBT? You may have to, but you're going to put forth a pretty damn good team if you do that. If you're going to sit there and only go up to an arbitrary number of 220, well, then guess what? You're not putting together a very good team for the simple fact that there's so many holes to be filled. Period. End of story.
Well, I get one.
But the problem is as a fan, yes, we want them to go out there and spin because you look down south, that's our rival. Whether you like it or not, whether the whole we can't worry about what they're doing. Well, you kind of have to worry about what they're doing. They're your competition. They have been your rivals since back in the New York day, the turn of the century. Hell, you want to go back to the damn 19th century. They've been rivals. Back when they were called a little bit, what was it? The Gothams and the Knickerbockers. That's how long these two clubs have been rivals. And you watch what they're doing. I mean, it's just like, okay, well, what are you going to do then? What are you going to do? And the problem is, we don't know. We have no idea. There's a bunch of indecision. You either got to spin to compete now, or you don't. End of story. But here's the thing, Buster Posey, and this is something we could talk about. What is he trying to do? And I don't think we can actually answer that, because why would he go and make the moves that he did last year, only to go, all right, we're done? Because everyone knew that the Giants were not done, even after getting Rafi Devers, who's a fantastic player, who is your middle of the lineup bat guy. If you're not going to add a little bit more and add to the pitching, it's going to be a long day for San Francisco Giants.
I think Dallas is buying into my thoughts now. He's on board. Need another pitcher, at least a 3, hopefully a 2. I think we really need a number 2 quality pitcher. And if they get Bellinger, I think they're pigeonholing them again. What money are we going to spend on a pitcher at that point, Eric?
And you know what? And this is the thing. This is what I would have loved, right? Instead of spending the $11 million on Hauser, use that money to go out there and get a legitimate number 2. I would have been perfectly okay if you had let's just talk about this. If you had a rotation of Webb, Ranger Suarez, and Robbie Ray, Landon Roop, and then your number 5, right? Now you got room to see what you have. If you want it to be a McDonald, a Birdsong, a Seymour, you want to throw those guys in your number 5, I'm okay with that. But you got a strong 3. 1, 2, and 3 in your rotation would be devastating. I'm okay with that. I just don't like going out and throwing money at a Hauser, who's, I'm not saying he's an absolute disaster, but he's not a strikeout guy. He's a ground ball guy, and that's okay. But he doesn't strike me as a guy that's going to replace someone like Ray, who has electric stuff at times, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's go out there and if we're going to spend money, spend it wisely. And maybe it's going to be a trade. And look, if you could trade for a Peralta, granted, it's going to cost you prospects. But boy, as far as the money is concerned, you're talking $8 million. $8 million. That's it. If you could swing a trade to get freaking Peralta, that would be huge. But again, what's the asking price? Are the Giants willing? Are the fan base, are you willing to part ways of some dynamic guys that are in your farm to go get a 1 year Peralta?
I really think, Eric, that Major League Baseball managers are smart enough around both leagues, national and American. They're smart enough, I think, to know the San Francisco Giants really, really and truly, Eric, they're kind of in desperation mode.
And I said that the other
Managers
night.
know what they need, and they're going to say, well, you're going to talk turkey with us, then you're going to have to, here's what we want.
It's funny how you say that, because I brought that up a couple of nights ago. I said the last thing I want is the Giants running around to everybody. We want to trade.
They're going to be held hostage.
Oh, we want to trade, because how many times are we hearing the Giants are in on Donovan? The Giants are in on Cody Bellinger. The Giants are in on Nico Horner. The Giants are in on Tatsuya Amai. The Giants are in on. I'm tired of hearing that. It makes no sense. You're basically going out there telling everybody we're open for business, but guess what? Everyone knows you're desperate, so the price is sky high. And you wonder why they can't get a trade done right now. That's probably why. And then you add on top of that, and then look, I'm not trying to freaking add more onto this, but then you got your owner going out there and saying stupid comments in the beginning of the offseason. How are you supposed to get anything done when you sabotage yourself like that? I mean, everybody sees it. I mean, anything we talk with trades, the Giants are in there somewhere. Oh, Koda Isinga, I think they said there. I think I saw something about that. I mean, it's like, come on. Come on, man. Let's not do this.
Sagano. I see somebody in the chat a few minutes ago had, all we got to do is get an ace, Eric, and Bo Bichette. Are you kidding me? We're lucky we can get one. One or the other. I don't know. Maybe it's a case of Buster did some good moves last year, Eric. And as you like to say, maybe he blew his load and that's it. And maybe you got to take a little deep breath now and
that's the thing. And look,
there are a lot of holes there.
And this is the thing is we've come on here a million times, given our ideas. Okay, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. And okay, look, it's sports talk, and we just want the team to be better. So we're throwing out ideas. Maybe they could work, maybe they couldn't. I could care less. We're just throwing ideas out there. But Aaron Loss brings up a good fact. This year alone, the Giants are paying $10 million. That's a lot of damn money, considering the Giants are on the cheap as far as wanting to go out there and add any more, right? I mean, There's a little bit of weirdness there. Now, granted, it's the 1 year, because look, this is how bad the Giants are right now as far as money. You're paying $17 million to a starting pitcher who is not on the Giants roster. You're paying $4 million to a manager who is not managing the San Francisco Giants. You had to buy out your new manager's contract from the University of Tennessee, and now you've had to pay him a regular salary of 3.5. So there's a lot of money being thrown. Now, the 3.5 for Vitello, yeah, you need him, but the 17 and the 4 and the other 3.5, that's all money that you're getting no return on it whatsoever. Zero. That's a shit ton of money, man. You're talking almost $25 million out there for what?
Yeah. Hey, don't forget they had to throw money at. They had to buy out Melvin.
That's what I'm saying.
Money left on the table, right?
What I'm saying. $4 million to Melvin, $17 million to Snell. You had a.
Oh, you had Melvin in there. Okay, yeah.
You had to pay University of Tennessee for his buyout for Tony Vitello, and then you got to pay him his regular salary. So
what does that tell you? This team is being mismanaged, Derek.
Well, some of those are old, right? As far as the Snell, that was because of Farhan, but it's the organization in a whole. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ownership. They signed off on this. Right? So, Hey, there you go. What are you going to do? I mean, you can't cry over spilled milk, but the Giants they have to go out there and they're going to have to, if they want to seriously compete, you're going to have to do something. I don't want this piecing it together shit. Gosh dang it, man. It seems like that's all we hear about every single year. Let's see if this guy were. Let's see if this guy were. Let's see if that guy were. I'm tired. How about you just go get legitimate guys, You put a 26-man roster together and you go out there and you play some damn baseball.
It's the same thing every Christmas on the show, Eric. If ifs and buts are cookies and nuts.
Dude.
The maybes.
Oh, man.
We
It's
hope.
and that's the frustrating part as a fan, because that's all we've seen. Well, let's see if this guy works. Well, let's see if this guy works. Go get legitimate players, man. Come on,
Eric,
man.
How long do you keep, buying into Buster's plan? Eric and Glenn, if the Giants
Well,
go
there you go.
500,
Hey,
is it time for,
Hey.
questions to be asked?
hey,
Maybe the questions should be asked now.
hey. I mean, it might get to a point of, okay, then where are we going, right? Then how Buster's going to have to justify why he signed Willie Adames for 6 years, 182, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it 7? Can't remember. No,
Eric,
I think it was 7.
Is it official? Did this really get said? I'm not quite sure. So again, I call on your expertise following the San Francisco Giants.
Hey, don't make my head freaking get big here.
Putting it out there. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt tonight. Last week, it came to this chat, and it came to my understanding that ownership, have they said that they're not spending? Are they not? Is that it? Are we to believe?
The only thing he said. It's convoluted as hell. To be honest with you, so Greg Johnson comes out and says he doesn't want
an octopus.
He doesn't want to sign a pitcher to a long-term contract, i.e. usually 5 years or more, at over $100 million. They don't want to do that. They also said they really don't want long-term contracts because we got a lot of long-term contracts out there, specifically 3, right? Chapman, Adames, and Devers, right?
So they don't want to
count Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee is not.
Okay.
Jung-Hoo Lee is not a long-term contract because he's going to opt out in 2 more years. So I'm not worried about him. So, but they don't really want to do that as far as a position play. But then Buster Posey has come out and said, well, we got an ownership group that listens. So if I come to them and I say, hey, this is going to be a good move, they might get on board. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And here's another thing. I'm going to go back to the pitching. Chris says, no big contracts to starting pitchers is the way I take it. Yes, but here's the problem. What happened to the New York Mets? Armand, you're out there. Armand, speak to us about the Mets not wanting to spend money on pitching. How did that work out for you? It didn't, did it? Look. Yes, there is times you got to spend money for a starting pitcher, but do you know why you're spending money for a starting pitcher? Because they're good. Now, does that mean they're oblivious to accidents and mishaps and injuries? No, they're human. They're not robots, right? They're not robots. But when you're paying a starting pitcher quite a bit of money, they have shown that they have the ability to be a very good to excellent baseball player. So sometimes you're going to have to go out there and spend money. It's risk-taking, right? That's what it's risk-taking. And if you don't take risks, well, guess what? This is what you get 500 baseball. That's what the Giants have been. Now, to Posey's credit, right? Last year, he went out there and he risked. And that's fine. Did it work out? Nope, it didn't. But does that mean it's not going to work out this year? No, it doesn't. Because it's a whole new season and we'll see what happens. But the Giants, they have to address the starting pitching. They got to get a guy that's going to replace Robbie Ray, man. Robbie Ray. You think Robbie Ray is going to extend with the Giants? He's going to walk. He's going to walk. He's going to walk.
That's
so
why I'm saying
you got to have a guy that's going to take his shoes, man.
That's why I'm saying you got to look at a number 2 now, Eric. You got to get ahead of the game.
That's what I've been saying. Because look, where do you think the rotation is going to be next year? If you don't sign a legitimate starting pitcher, then where are the Giants going to be next year? Logan Webb, Adrian Hauser, and maybe Landon Roos.
Some are worse. They regress. Eric, I say this. I say this with a straight face. You don't have Dominic Smith and you don't have Wilmer Flores. And I'm telling you, they're going to take a beating They're going to take a beating in 7, 8, 9th innings, not having the go those. And you guys last night in the chat saying, Glenn, you're crazy because we got guys in AA. What the hell are you talking about? You need a bench, Eric. You need quality. And what did I say to you last night? I threw out the magical name. What do we got on the bench right now?
Yeah, the bench is something that needs to be addressed. That's a fact.
Eric.
That's a fact. Who is going to replace Dom Smith and Wiemer Flores on the bench?
Wiemer won. What did Lou say? Lou says he figures Wiemer won them 8 games.
I don't know how many, but it was a lot. In the beginning of the season, Wiemer was instrumental in the Giants winning a lot of games early in the season.
So again,
Dom Smith was instrumental in winning games at the end.
Now it's bullpen starting pitching, right field, second base, maybe left field, and bench. I mean, the hole's getting bigger here, Eric.
You're going to have to pick your poison. You have to.
I'd go pitching.
Pitching.
Pitching and let the rest.
Man, look what happened in the playoffs. What was the key factor that got the Dodgers to win? Starting pitching. It was their starting pitching. Now, the year before that, it was their bullpen, but it was pitching. No. Don, don't get they took Wiemer off so Jason Foley can get on. That's it. They did not get a Wiemer or get rid of Wiemer because they're adding some big bat. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. They had to make that move so Jason Foley, the guy who won't be freaking throwing a pitch for quite some time, can be on the roster. That's the reason. Not because of Bellinger or Bichette. I'm telling you right now, guys, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Because if it happens, that's great. Bellinger and Bichette are not going to come to San Francisco not because of the park, not because of the manager. It's because the Giants will not pay. End of story. JB,
and I'm not going to change my reasoning, Eric, that this team is going to continue to falter because they refuse to build it from the ground up. They refuse. They just like to.
They don't rebuild. The Giants just don't do that. That's not in their DNA. They just don't. They don't rebuild. Love it, leave it. That's just what they do. They don't rebuild.
Okay. They don't make the playoffs, Eric. Like it, leave it. They're not a playoff team.
That's exactly what. That's the problem. And that's the problem because you got to either spend the money,
or you got to rebuild. It's one of the two.
Yes, correct. And look, are there times in an organization's timeline where you kind of have to straddle both? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. But I'm telling you,
they don't want to compete.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. They want to compete, but they want to do it on the cheap.
Well, there's the argument, Eric. You can't.
Philip, what's up, Philip? They should be called the San Francisco Band-Aids.
Do they know it's Christmas?
No.
Maybe. B just got home from work. She goes, "You're in the same glorious freaking mood."
Yeah. Well, yeah. When you're talking San
Another
Francisco
Giants Sports Talk Live.
You're talking. Hey, if you're talking San Francisco Giants, man, you're pulling your hair out because it's just.
You heard the news today. Got rid of Wiemer. What?
Who's Wiemer?
Oh, she goes, "Oh yeah, that was the big signing." Yeah.
Hey, Joshua, more like the walking wounded, right? The San Francisco Giants. Oh, I'm sorry, the San Francisco walking wounded. Yes, WW. Oh, now we're getting into some hard-hitting questions now.
Of course, you were with me last week. I was sour. I told you they didn't have any at the supermarket. Remember, I went for groceries. Eric, and I didn't come back with. I came back with Coke. Tonight I got my Pepsis. So at least you go. Keep me on the straight and narrow. I mean, this could have gone off the rails a long time ago, Eric.
Keeping an eye on Twitter, nothing. There is nothing to report.
No.
Yes, Forever Giant Joey Wiemer.
Eric, check. You do the what is it called? Refresh?
Yeah.
Refresh, fresh.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting.
I mean, what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah. Joey
What do you-
Wiemer, another Farhan-esque move, Eric. Just bring him in for 12 days.
I don't even, yeah, poor guy never even got a number. Yeah, never even got a number.
Never even
And
made
again,
it.
I don't even understand the move. If you're just going to get rid of him anyways, why just keep that 40-man open? Just weird. Just weird.
Hey, don't forget, come on over and visit with Lou and I. We will be on location Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock. Eric asked, well, actually, we'd be there a little earlier, but we just wanted to get settled. Eric asked a poignant question last night. Are we going for lunch or dinner? I said it'll start before lunch, and it's going to end well after dinner.
Well,
So
there you go.
Lou and I are going to pick our seats and be there for, I think, the duration. So get there early while we're still, coherent, and we'll all have a lot of fun. It's festive. And where are we going to be, Eric?
Tommy's Mexican, home of the Tommy Margarita. You're going to have a good time. Gonna have a good time.
That sounds like a commercial. And say, bet you can't do one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm sure Lou will be introducing me to the cocktails. Can't wait to get over there. I've heard good things, so many good things, Eric. So we're going to be doing that. Tommy's sponsor the 12 Days of Christmas, and they have signed on, Eric. I guess we could just tell the world. They are one of our new sponsors for 2026. They're on board. Now we've got Lefties, Duxwell Printing, BetterCreditCards.com, Genesis Gold, Signatures for Soldiers. We've got Tommy's, and we are working on one more over the holidays. I've had a hard time sitting down, touching base with them. Everybody's busy at the holidays, especially before Christmas, Eric. So as soon as I can get this put to bed, you'll be the first one to know. And then Ian will know, and we'll let the public know.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice. Nago. I'll just call you Nago. Eric got me hype at the Tucker Giants prediction and a hype video. Seems like all hope is lost. Yeah. It's fun to do the hype videos. It is. I enjoy doing them.
You haven't even had a good, you haven't, the helicopter's in for repair. You haven't been able, the rotors are gone or something. I don't know what happened there. And then the hype videos kind of aren't really hyping me up this year.
It's in pieces.
Oh,
I'll tell you. What happened? Here, I'll show you what happened. Where the hell is it?
Isabel says she wishes she lives in San Francisco. I want to meet up with Glenn.
There you go.
I'm telling you, I don't know if you can handle Glenn for more than, what would you say, Eric? 20 minutes. It's kind of my shelf life, Eric, in person. 20 minutes, time to move on, right?
Hype video for Hauser.
Ooh. All right, at least something exciting to talk about. Benji's getting into the Civil War Ken Burns.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice, Benji. Very well.
We endorsed that project.
That's awesome.
Yes, we do.
That's awesome, dude. I tell you what, that's up there. I love watching that thing at least once a year.
Hey, how come I haven't seen a hype video yet for Vitello? Just saying. Asking for a friend.
Hype videos for a manager? Not so much.
Well, the way that
Eric,
the way the freaking Giant fans are talking about him, it sounds like he deserves one.
Yeah. Hey,
come on.
Hey, it is what it is, man. What are you going to do? Because it's about the players on the field.
Than we thought. I wish I was in San Fran Saturday to meet up with Glenn and Lou. Maybe next year, Armand. Yes.
Oh, you're going to come. Hey, next summer. Right on, dude.
Come on over for opening day, Armand. That's when Lou and I will be outside the stadium. And we'll be given directions.
Nice.
Yeah. All the Yankee fans will be, well, it's not the Mets, but it's the Yankees anyway. All the Yankees, Lou and I will be out there saying, today's game has been canceled. Tomorrow, today's game's canceled. Remember last year I had all the Mariner fans that were jumping on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, your little buddy was playing Tiptoe Through the Tulips or something on his little ukulele. Ukulele man, or what was his name?
I can't remember what his name. Yeah, the artist. I call him the artist. He's always drawing postcards. He's always drawing postcards at the game.
He says, "Would you like me to sing you a song?" And Eric's like,
"Let's present." Yeah, absolutely.
If we're the home of Chardol, we've done no wrong, right? Come on, bring the ukulele. It was like a Tiny Tim kind of performance, although he did walk away safely, and we were all happy with that.
Oh, let's not start the Trevor Bauer, please. Oh, no, it ain't happening.
Look at the clock. Look at the clock, Eric.
Yeah, we're done.
It's about to strike midnight on this Giant Sports Talk Live.
Yeah, we look. Trevor Bauer is done. He is not coming to the
Eric and I are
MLB.
all worn out. We hung up the Christmas lights tonight. That took the good out of me, Eric.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think we're done. Well, again, thanks to Chewbacca, who was the qualifier for tonight. So what is that now? We got 6 of them. We got 6 of them.
You want me to leave you on an insane note tonight, Eric?
Oh, an insane
something we haven't pondered yet. Just saying after today. You watch. In the realm of the Connor Joes of the world. And now Seattle's trying to sign Mitch Haniger back, Eric. They see things in him.
I thought he retired.
You see Wiemer signing with the Mets and batting like 280 and driving in 70.
Oh, right. I know. Right? Wouldn't that be something?
Nobody's brought that up yet.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't it?
All
right. What day is tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Thursday, the 18th.
Yeah, but what day is it?
Thursday.
No, what day is it? What day is it? Day 8?
18.
No, tomorrow's day 7. Today was the 6th.
All right, today's day. Tomorrow's day 7. Well, it's flying, but we're halfway home, Eric.
Yeah, dude, it's getting tough to come on here every single night talking about this crap. This is hard. Coming on here freaking 12 days straight when there's not a whole lot going on, and the stuff that is going on is kind of irritating.
Thank God for the chat. Thanks to the boys and girls in the chat.
Oh, dude, I tell you, that's the only reason, right? Is the chat. If it wasn't for the chat, man, this would be one dull ass freaking show.
We do it for the chat. But you guys know we'll be here every night, or for most nights, 90% of the time, 99% of the time. So that's one good thing about Giant Sports Talk Live. We're always here for you. We appreciate you being here for us. And the sponsors, Eric, you know the sponsors, I mentioned them already. Lefties, Duxwell Printing, BetterCreditCards.com, GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers, and Tommy's, the home of the famous margarita. So I'll see you tomorrow night, Eric.
Yep. See you guys tomorrow. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.